Hello. This is a very interesting, fantastic story that you obviously have to watch and share with your friends. Subscribe to my channel for listening more great stories. Let's start. The City in the Mirror. Leah woke with a start, feeling an odd stillness in her room. At first glance, everything seemed normal. Her desk, the worn bookshelves, the faint morning light spilling across the floor. But then she noticed the mirror. Her reflection blinked a moment too late. It smiled when she didn't. It leaned forward when she stayed back. And, most unsettling, it seemed to watch her. "Who are you?" she whispered. The reflection didn't answer. Its eyes glimmered with a strange fire, something alien and insistent. Leah backed away, heart pounding. The room shivered as though it were breathing. And when she opened the door, the hallway beyond wasn't the one she knew. The city outside had shifted, buildings warped at impossible angles, twisting like painted illusions. Streets coiled back on themselves. Familiar alleys led to nowhere. A cold fog hung over everything, carrying a faint whisper of voices she recognized, yet couldn't place. Leah tried to call out, but no sound emerged. Only a voice, soft and far away, echoed from her reflection. "Welcome, Leah. You've come too far to turn back now." From the mist, a figure emerged, a tall, cloaked man with his face hidden in shadow. He extended a hand. "This is the Mirror City," he said. "Here dwell the fragments of moments you've abandoned, lost choices, unspoken words, fears you've hidden even from yourself. If you wish to leave, you must face them all." Leah shivered but nodded. She had no choice. The city pulsed around her, alive with movement. Shadows of people she knew drifted through streets, blurred and incomplete. Each seemed to murmur a phrase she had once thought or felt, but never spoken aloud. Her journey began at the Square of Echoes, where a fountain spouted liquid silver instead of water. Here, the first of her lost moments awaited, a childhood memory of leaving a friend behind during a storm. The echo of that abandoned promise hovered in the air, pleading. Leah knelt by the fountain, acknowledging her guilt. The silver rippled and reshaped itself into a small, shining stone, her first regained fragment. As she wandered deeper into the city, the streets became less predictable. Buildings twisted into impossible shapes. Doors appeared where walls should be, and time itself seemed fluid. She encountered Fen, a talking fox with eyes like molten gold. "Lost moments are hungry," Fen warned. "They twist the city around you. Beware the alleys that whisper. They are lies wearing truth as a mask." Her next encounter was Kael, a warrior encased in armor that gleamed with fractured light. His sword, though sharp and real, glimmered faintly with some unseen energy. "Many never leave this place," he said gravely. "You must fight not only what's in here, but what's inside yourself." Together, they journeyed through the Mirror City's strangest corners, the library of unread tomes, where books contained the thoughts Leah had never dared to write, the clockwork forest, where the trees' branches ticked like the hands of a clock, counting down the moments she had wasted, and the river of reversals, flowing backward, carrying faces from her past that whispered choices she had yet to make. Each step demanded courage. Her reflection followed, growing more insistent, more cunning. It tried to lure her into traps, streets that looped endlessly, doorways that led to empty rooms, fountains filled with shadows that whispered her fears aloud. At the city's heart lay the Tower of Lost Stars, spiraling into clouds that gleamed with impossible constellations. There, Leah confronted the core of the Mirror City, herself, or rather the part of her that feared acceptance, failure, and change. The reflection attacked, warping reality, creating terrifying visions, collapsing buildings, endless abysses, voices of doubt screaming. Leah closed her eyes. She remembered Fen's words, "Acknowledging your fear is not weakness. It is the key to moving through it." She faced each memory, the friendship she betrayed, the words she never spoke, the courage she withheld. She admitted mistakes, forgave herself, and embraced her past choices. With every truth she accepted, the reflection weakened, until finally, it shrieked and dissolved into sparks that became stars. The tower crumbled gracefully, revealing the city she had known, unwarped, real. Leah stood at the threshold of her own street. Morning sunlight streamed across familiar rooftops. Her reflection smiled at her, this time exactly mirroring her own expression. Yet the Mirror City left a mark. In reflective surfaces, puddles, windows, mirrors, she could catch glimpses of streets that twisted in impossible ways, reminders that the world of lost moments would always exist nearby, waiting for honesty and courage. Leah carried with her fragments of the experience, a heightened awareness, a quiet bravery, and a strange sense of connection to every choice, spoken or unspoken. Every day, she walked among the people she knew, now noticing the fragments in others, their fears, regrets, and unspoken truths. And sometimes, when night fell and the moon shone high, she would see the mirror city shimmer faintly in a window pane and smile. She was no longer afraid. She had faced herself and, in doing so, had learned the most important lesson. The courage to accept all that is lost is the courage to truly live. Thanks for listening to this story. Please like and comment this video. I will really grateful. Hope to see you again. Bye.